The iPhone 15 series has been classified as a disaster. Multiple articles and researchers and analysts are basically saying that the iPhone 15 might be the worst iPhone to date for numerous reasons. The iPhone 15 is overheating, the Pro Max is having burn-in issues, and overall there's some clicking issues with the speakers, so the iPhone 15 is no longer a phone to necessarily recommend. What do you do? How do we approach this? And really, what are the alternatives besides the iPhone 15? Now, researchers have also claimed that recently the iPhone 12 has been reanalyzed as one of the best iPhones to purchase to date for certain reasons. Now, if you go on Amazon, an iPhone 12 is actually about $300 to $400, which is actually a really good deal. Now, one thing you're going to notice about the iPhone 12 is that it still has an OLED display, which is kind of the norm for industry standards. It does not have a ProMotion technology display, but what the iPhone 12 is really doing is it's really captivating and appealing to the average consumer. Now, the iPhone 13 does have several upgrades from the iPhone 12. The iPhone 13 introduces the ProMotion technology, a better battery, and also something significant, in my opinion, which is outdoor lighting on the actual iPhone is easier to see. Now, you might be asking yourself, why would I invest in an iPhone that's 2 or 3 years old instead of just buying something new? Or why not just go with the 14? The 14 is a very good choice in today's day and age, but what we all have to remember is that analysts are saying that there is a 25% decrease in resale value for the iPhone 14, which in my opinion means that down the road, carriers might start offering less trade-in value, and if you go to sell the iPhone, people are gonna go, I don't want this because it's not a high value phone. The iPhone 13 has not experienced this heavy degradation in resale value, and neither has the iPhone 12. In fact, the iPhone 12 has actually had some of the best resale value of any iPhone to date because of how much of an advancement it was from the iPhone 10 and 11. The iPhone 12 still has an incredible processor, a great camera, and it also still has 4K video recording with 60 frames per second, which is actually something incredible to smartphones and kind of makes it an industry-leading standard as far as iPhones go. If you are looking to save as much money as possible and you're really on a budget and you're saying to yourself, well, hey, I need just something the cheapest I can get, the most affordable, that's also the best device. What I'm gonna recommend to you guys is most carriers these days, whether it's AT&T, Verizon, or T-Mobile, are going to have a trade-in program. And these trade-in programs are actually pretty lucrative in my opinion. I guess not lucrative, I mean beneficial. They're pretty cool, let's put it that way. So with most of these carriers, what they will allow you to do is trade in a phone. I believe it even goes back to like the iPhone 8 that they'll let you trade in, but they'll let you get a minimum of about $350 in trade-in value, which can actually go towards a pretty good phone. Now, the terms and conditions are that you actually have to go onto a payment plan with the carrier, but essentially speaking, if you were to do the 13 Pro, let's say it's a $700 phone today, what would happen is the $350 would minus out the $700, and then if you divide that by 24, it's a $14 payment plan every month. Now, that's not exactly super cheap, but $14.50 over 24 months is definitely better than a $350 phone outright. And for those of us who are really trying to budget our money and spend it where our priorities matter, getting the 13 Pro is going to allow you to get most of what you need in a phone, a great new camera, a great screen, and a great battery life, all for a great price. So I definitely recommend going to check out what your carrier offers. This is very easy to do. Now, depending on which phone you have at home, I can't guarantee what kind of trade-in credit you're going to get. So please don't go in with an iPhone 5 and expecting $350 in trade-in credit. But that is going to be my biggest recommendation to those of you who don't want to buy a phone outright and are okay with going on a monthly payment plan. They're not as scary as it may seem, and the payment plan, the frequently asked questions that I have for the payment plans are, if I cancel my payment plan, do I have to pay the phone outright? Yes. So essentially, if the 13 Pro is $700 and you get $350 off with your trade-in promotion, this is where it gets a little weird, is that if you do decide to pay off the phone completely and you want to upgrade early, you would actually have to pay off the full $700, so the trade-in credit disappears. It doesn't disappear from all the progress you've made, meaning if you're at month 13 of the 24, it's not like you didn't pay the 13 months, but essentially the rest of the time on the 24-month plan is now gone. So consider that, guys, and I hope you guys got something out of this video. I will talk to you guys next time. See you later.